Hi guys, this is Eunice and welcome to Shore Herbal Medicine. Welcome to Shore Herbal Knowledge. And so far today is Thursday. The week is just zipping on by and everything. And I'm so happy to be here today to give you some more herbal knowledge. Okay, some more herbal knowledge. Okay, today we're going to talk about something that we do normally do have in our kitchen, at least most of us do. We're going to be talking about oregano. And oregano is a really, really good herb to have. It's a really good herb to sprinkle into your food. It is a spice and all that. And some people may be aware that oregano is a good herbal medicine or health benefits, and some people may not be aware. So, if you do know, pass this information on. Talk to someone who may be having all these symptoms that I'm going to be giving to you. Like I said, if it can't help you, pass it on to someone else that it may can help. Okay. So oregano again is a spice. We normally keep oregano around. We usually see, like in the culinary world, people sprinkle these little um, herbal spices on their food all the time, and all that. And but they don't know that they're getting a lot of great benefits there. And as I always say, though, when you are using herbal medicine supplements to get well, you can also use it or eat it from the table. But for getting well, you need to, do as if you are taking other traditional medicine. Take a certain amount and so forth, not just with your foods and things like that. Okay, we'll get into that in a few more minutes to let you know what I'm talking about. Okay, oregano is rich in antioxidants. It helps fight bacteria. It's rich in antiviral. It's antibacterial. It helps, like I said, fight bacteria. It aids in cancer because it does have all those cancer properties, anti-cancer properties in it. It reduces viral infection because it also has its antiviral. It helps with decreasing inflammation, and it's easy to add to our diets and so forth. And because oregano is antibacterial, um, viral, and anti-cancer and so forth, it has some really, really great properties and so forth to help us with a lot of things. It helps us, when we have aches and pains and so forth, helps, get that swelling down, that inflammation down. That's going to be causing the pains and so forth in our joints and things like that. It also aids in cancer. It helps like eat up the bacteria or that we have in our system to help us heal in the inside. And also it does aid in um to help to fight the bacteria and so forth for sores, indigestions, and all that stuff. And it's easy to add to our diet and so forth because again, you can use oregano because it is a culinary from the table. You can eat from the table. But as I was saying at first, when you go to when you decide to use herbal supplement for health benefits and so forth, you want to be able to take it at a certain time, and things like that. Even though you may use or eat oregano from your table, you also can use it as a couple capsule every twice a day, or a cup of tea. You can do a cup of tea in the morning or a cup of tea at night and things like that. Those are the two ways that we do have it as well on our website and so forth. And those are the formulations that will bring you the best benefits and so forth and things like that. And also too, some people may not have or use oregano on their foods and things like that. But you can always get those vitamin or those supplements in you by using them as an herbal capsule or by using them as a herbal tea. Herbal teas usually work faster because they are liquid and so forth. So if you are coming home from work and so forth, and your inflammation has flamed up and so forth because you're on your feet all day, or you because you just been moving around all day and so forth, take the time to get you a nice cup of oregano tea, sit back and so forth and everything, and relax and let it work. Let it do its job and so forth, and you'll see that will help you. And this is not just like a one day thing and so forth. This is like on a regular basis and so forth and everything. Now, once you get rid of the inflammation or the pain and stuff like that, you can always break and then break from taking oregano and then starting back up and so forth, because oregano is a good herbal medicine and so forth, and it is an herbal medicine with good strong properties, but also can be used on a daily and so forth. And if you're having issues and so forth, you definitely want to use that on a daily to get those um, herb, herbal health benefits inside and so forth. Um, Again, it's rich in antioxidants. It helps fight bacteria, aid in cancer because of anti-cancer properties. It reduces viral infection, and viral infection can be in and on the surface of the skin, and so forth. You can have, suppose you have like you got a cut or something, and it becomes viral infected on the outside, and so forth. Well, before it gets infected on the outside, has already gotten infected on the inside. So yeah, with the oregano and so forth, you definitely want to fight that and so forth, as well as fight that, because on the surface you can get an oregano oil to put on the skin to fight the viral infection on the skin, and in the inside you can use herbal capsules or herbal tea and so forth. So there is several, like I said, two formulations that I know that you can use in the inside, and then you do have the oral oregano oil to use on the surface. The surface is on the skin, okay. It also decreases inflammation. Inflammation is again pain from the inside, swelling on the inside, issues that's going to, inflame your system, arms, legs, or whatever parts of the body, and things like that. You can use oregano oil for inflammation to bring down the inflammation and so forth, to bring down that swelling, to bring down that pain and so forth, to feel better. And like I said, this here, and it also helps you to lose weight as well. It has been known to help you lose weight, but as far as health benefits is concerned, we're talking about inflammation, joint pains, your digestive system, cancers, viral infections in the inside and out on the surface, and things like that. So that's a whole thing about oregano and so forth that can be very, very beneficial to you and so forth as a herbal medicine and so forth. And it's something that you can, buy. And Usually, if you are seeking to get herbal medicine for your health and so forth, you will go to a one of the herb shops and things like that to get it, so that you can get certified herb or organic and so forth, to make sure that it is pure and that you're getting what you pay for. You can buy oregano in the stores and things like that, which most people do, and also, and that's when they use it in their culinary and so forth, on the table and things like that, in their foods and all that. But yeah, I'm not, I've never known anyone to use a small bottle of oregano from the store and and put it in capsule. I'm suppose you can if it's or good oregano and so forth. You can and so forth. But yeah, if you're going to be using it for a while, you're probably going to need a bigger bag or something like that. So I'm glad to be able to bring this to you today because we are all going through it in some way or another. We most people all know about inflammation and things like that. So that's one thing that oregano is good for and easy to get from the stores and things like that, easy to use, easy to add into our diets and and all that. And again, if you are going to be using oregano for health purpose, only health benefits and so far, you may want to do oregano herbal capsule or oregano herbal tea. Those are the best. And always when you're taking herbal medicine and so far, all even if you do use it from the table, put it in your food, always take a couple capsules 2 hours after you eat. That way your food has gone down and so far, and then you just got the herbal capsules and so far. That's not going to be mixed in with the foods and so forth. Or 2 hours before you eat and so forth. That's the way I do it. 2 hours before, 2 hours after, because I don't like to take herbal capsules and so forth with food and all that and everything. And also too, again, herbal tea, a cup in the morning. You have the time, relax, get you a hot cup in the morning or a hot cup in the afternoon. And it's also something that you can probably take to work with you in your little tea bag and things like that. And during the day, you could eat, or if you don't have time for it in the morning and you're working, you could take a tea bag and make a cup while you at work and so forth. So that will help you out as well. So I'm glad to be able to bring this to you today, and I will be back again on next Thursday or Wednesday for another herbal knowledge and so forth. Thank you. If you have any questions, please give me a call or text or email, whatever, and so forth. And again, I always say before you begin any herbal regimen, seek a herbalist or healthcare provider because they can, provide you with information on, the herbs and the traditional medicine mixing and so forth. They can give you that information and so forth to help you out. Okay, thank you guys for joining me. All right, bye.